Hi friends, and welcome for a new video of Ready Set Yoga. Today we're going to work together on the flipped grip and on pigeon pose with flipped grip. I hope you will enjoy the video and the practice, and I'll see you on the mat. For today's practice, we are gonna need maybe a block and a strap. My advice is to really warm up your shoulders before attempting this flow, before approaching this flow. I have another video, it's a shoulder warm up, and it's really meant to be together with this one. So my advice is really to go through that video, or if you have another shoulders warm up that you love, just go through that one before going through this flow. It's really important that your shoulders and chest are ready to go through this flow and to flip your grip and to work on your flipped grip. Thank you. We are going to start on top of the mat. Feet together, and we're gonna go for a couple of Chandra Namaskar. If you need to do more, you just stop the video and go ahead and do more than two. Inhale, bring your palms together, up, bend, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, exhale, step back with your right foot, knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, come up, hands together. Bend, exhale, hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, knees, chest, chin on the mat. Inhale, cobra, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, exhale, step forward, knee down, top of the foot down, navel in. Inhale, bend, exhale, close directly in Uttanasana. Inhale, come up, extend, bend, exhale, directly Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, exhale, left foot back, knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, bend, exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, come up and bend. Exhale, close in Uttanasana. And inhale, back up. Exhale. We're gonna go for one more. If you need to do more, again, just keep going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right leg back, knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, come up, hands together. Back bend, exhale, down. Downward dog. Inhale, ear, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, open cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, forward. Knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, bend. Exhale, close, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up. Back bend, exhale. Last one from the other side. In, exhale. In, look forward, exhale, left leg back, knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here, knees, chest, chin, elbows in. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, bend. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up. chest up towards the sky, exhale. Okay, now we get ready to go into our flow. Inhale, extend your spine, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, jump or step back into plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Bring your left foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Keep your knees, your knee open, right knee, and your thigh parallel to the floor if you can, or you can even go a little bit higher if that's too much. As you inhale, bring your left hand on left thigh, right palm up, inhale and open into reverse warrior. You can be here, you can be higher, both are fine. It's a side stretch in our back bend, so feel the stretch in the side body. Warrior two legs. If you can, gaze up to the hand. Inhale, come up. Same legs position, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open your chest. As you exhale, come forward. Bring your shoulder inside your right knee. Inhale, open, exhale. Go with your forehead towards your thumb. You can go to the mat. You can stay higher. You can be even here. All the variations are fine. Inhale, come back up. Extend your legs. Keep your hands interlaced, fingers interlaced. Close your feet both to the center. You want to have your toes a little bit inward. Inhale, open your chest, and as you exhale, come down into Prasarita. Chest open, hands towards the mat. With every inhale, open your chest. With every exhale, go a little bit down towards the mat. If you need to, you can bring your feet a little bit farther apart from each other. In and exhale. You don't have to go in a crazy deep stretch. You can be here, you can be here, you can bend your knees. All variations are fine. Relax your neck. 2 more breaths. Relax your hands. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, come back up into warrior two. Hands down on the mat. Exhale, step back, plank pose, Chaturanga. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels down. Relax into downward facing dog for a couple of breaths. And just stay here, relax your neck. It's a strong vinyasa flow, so it's quite quick because we are gonna need to be really warmed up. But you can go slower if you need to. You can always adapt the practice to your own rhythm. Okay, now we're gonna repeat on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior two. Deeper or less deep, both variations are fine. Strong arms. 1 more breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Easier variation, deeper variation, both are okay. Always remember to do what feels okay for you, what it's right for your body. Inhale, come back up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open your chest, and as you exhale, humble warrior. Deeper stretch, that's too much. Less deep stretch. Both are fine. Keep engaging your legs and core. 2 and 3. Was kidding. Was 1. Inhale, come up. Keep your fingers interlaced, straighten your legs, come to the center. Toes in. Inhale, open, and as you exhale, down towards the mat with your hands. Keep your chest open if you need. Bend your knees. In and exhale, push down, relax your neck. If you're a little bit more flexible, try to bring your gaze back and up towards the sky, towards your gluteus. Palms together and really the gaze and the hands pushing towards the mat really open a lot more the shoulders. Inhale, come back up. Release your fingers and arms. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Come slowly back up. Transit into warrior two and go for a vinyasa. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank pose. Chaturanga, same exhale. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And relax here for a couple of more breaths. Push towards the mat with your heels and hands. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward, foot in between your hands. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Strong core, strong hands. Bring your right hand up, arm up. Bend your elbow and interlace your fingers into Gomukhasana arms. Inhale, open your chest and lean back if you can. Chest up to the sky. Strong core. Inhale, back up. Bring your knee down. Top of the foot down. Release your hands. Inhale, Kali Mudra, index and thumb together. Rest of the fingers interlaced. Inhale, up. Keep your hips squared, facing forward. And chest towards the sky. I like to keep my chin towards the chest because it helps me to keep the chest open instead of the lower back. But you can even go back with your gaze. Inhale, back up. Bring your hands on the mat. Push down with your pubic bones and open your chest. Exhale, back into Ardha Numanasana. Inhale, forward. Exhale. And one more in. And exhale. Go back forward, and here we have two variations. You can bring your right hand inside your right foot and move your right foot a little bit to the right. And stay here into first lizard variation, second lizard variation, elbows down on the mat or on two blocks or something. Keep your chest open, gaze forward and knees towards the shoulder. Or third variation, curl your toes under, bring your knee up and stay here. Otherwise, if you're a little bit more flexible, you can add a psoas stretch, so you can move into a split from there. Keep your hips squared. It's very important because we are working on stretching the psoas here to get ready for our pigeon. So we're not going to go for a Paschimottanasana for a forward fold. Instead, inhale, bring your hand up if you can, and a little bit back for a small back bend. If this is too much, but you want to stay in the split, you can have your hands on the mat and work on this. Keep up, keep pushing up and forward with your chest. Hands down on the mat. From whichever variation you are, lizard or split, go back into downward facing dog. You can stay here or you can paddle it out for a couple of breaths. And relax your neck. Inhale, left leg up, too close to the wall. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. knee down, top of the foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Curl your toes under. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Strong core, engage. Bend your left elbow and grab your fingers behind your back if you can. Inhale, open, exhale. But if this is too much, you really don't need to grab your hands. You can grab your shirt or a strap or wherever you have. Strong and straight right leg. Strong core, keep lifting. Bring your knee down, top of the foot down. Release your hand. Inhale, come up, Kali Mudra. Inhale and go for a gentle back bend. You can even stay here. You can stay without the bend, but keep lifting from the core. Or if you are a little bit more flexible, go for a stretch, for a deeper stretch in the shoulder and chest. Keep pushing back with your left hip and forward with your right hip. Inhale, come back up, hands on the mat. Open the chest and push down with your pubic bones. Exhale back, and we go for 2 more. In and ex, and last one, in and exhale. Here you can move into your favorite lizard variation. Variation 1, variation 2, and variation 3. Or if you have it, you can move directly into a split to get your psoas ready and warmed up for pigeon. We can stay here or go for a deeper bend. Even here, we want to keep working on your hips, so instead of opening the hips, push back with the left, forward with the right. Curl your toes under, and from your variation, step back into downward facing dog. Keep your down dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Bend your knee and bring your heel towards the opposite gluteus. As you inhale, bring your gaze towards your foot, like the foot you have up, so towards your right foot, over the left shoulder. It's like a scorpion down dog. You can stay here, or if this is accessible to you, go into wild thing. So bring your right toes towards the mat on the left. Rotate on your right shoulders. Inhale, open your chest up towards the sky. We can stay here, or if you have it, go into wheel pose from here. You can even go for a wheel with straight legs if you're more flexible, or first variation before. All are totally fine. And come back up and go back into downward facing dog. And relax. I'm gonna have to move to fit into the frame and go for the other side. So inhale, bring the left leg up, bend your knees, left heel towards right gluteus and gaze toward the right, so towards the left foot. You can stay here, or inhale, exhale, move into wild thing, chest up towards the sky. We can stay here or move into wheel pose. Rotate on your shoulder, on your right shoulder. You can stay here, push with your chest up and back, or go for a full wheel, or for straight legs. Exhale, right arm on the mat, rotate on the right arm, and go back into downward facing dog. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Exhale, bring down your pubic bones, left leg straight. You can have your shin parallel to the short side of the mat, or you can have your heel closer to your groin. Inhale, extend your spine, push down with your left hip, palms facing forward. Inhale, open your chest, go for a psoas and hip opener. And as you exhale, come forward into sleeping swan variation. You can have your chest, your forehead down. You can stay more, or if you feel ready, come back up already. In pigeon pose, if this is too much, you can have a block under your right gluteus. Grab your strap, unless you're very, very flexible already. Bring your heel towards the left hip in this case, but keep your right knee facing right a little bit. Have your leg in line with your hip, so try not to open or turn the foot inward, and grab the strap. We are gonna make a small hook and bend your knees and hook your foot inside. Grab the strap. You want to be very stable on the pose, so if you're not touching the floor, really use the block under your right side. Adjust the distance on the mat, that depends on your flexibility. So you can be really far away, it's not a problem, or you can be really close to your foot but still needing the strap. I encourage you to use the strap even if you can grab your foot for a couple of times before going for the foot. We go for 1. If this is easy, go closer. 2, 3, 2, and 1. Stay. Place your hips facing forward and grab the strap with both hands. Push with your foot in the opposite direction and with your chest up and forward. Try to really open your chest, your shoulders. You can stay here, or if you can, walk your hands on the strap and bring your gaze back towards your foot. Close your elbows in. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Gently and slowly. You can go ahead and repeat the same thing, or if you want to try without the strap, if you are already a little bit more flexible, we're gonna go for that. So bend your knees, flex your foot, and bring your palm with your thumbs facing inward under the top of your foot. And from here is a very it's just one movement. It's not simple, but it's just one movement. Inhale, bring your foot towards your shoulder and your elbow up and point your toes. And this is it. You want to be stable down, so use the block if you need. If you can, reach with the other hand the top of your foot, and again push back with your foot, forward with your chest, chin towards the chest, and really open shoulders and chest. Navel in, push back with your right hip, and if you can, bend and bring your toes towards the head or forehead. Your elbows are in. Keep breathing. You don't have to be here, you can use the strap.
that's totally fine. You can play without the strap, even if you, and without your hands. Even if you can't get to your head, just try to make your hamstring stronger. So you can be here really trying to reach your head with your toes, or you can be a little bit more flexible and be here. Relax your shoulders and release.
Hands down on the mat, step back into downward facing dog. And we are going to repeat on the left side. So left leg up, forward knees on the mat, shin on the mat. You can have it more parallel to the short side of the mat, or you can close it a little bit. Both variations are fine. So inhale, push down with your right hip, open your chest, hands, palms facing forward, inhale, back bend. One more, exhale, forward. You can stay on your forearms, you can be on your chest, on your forehead, all the variations are fine. If you need to stay here for longer, just pause the video. You always have that option while you're doing an online class. So pause the video and stay for a little bit longer. Come up. Check if you're stable in the pose. Push back with your left, forward with your right hip, and grab again the strap. Hook and toes. I'll find my foot. Okay. Okay. Grab the strap closer or farther away, both are fine. Inhale, exhale. In, 2, exhale, core engaged, 3. You can go closer, you can stay in the same point, 4. You can do wherever it feels like right. And 1. You can keep going even here. You can pause the video and do 10, 15, as long as you need for your shoulders. Arms up, both. Grab with both hands if you can. Inhale, chest up towards the sky, chin to chest, and push back, elbows in. Really open the chest, the shoulders, and keep your hips in line. And then if you can, work towards the toes, towards the head. And elbows in. You can stay here or deeper into the pose. And then release. Slowly and with control. Release before it's too late, so when you can control the way out. And as we did before, if you want to try without the strap, go ahead with me, or you can repeat what we just did with the strap. Remember that rushing into poses we're not ready for, it's just gonna make the progress slower actually, because we have a higher chance to get hurt, and that is gonna keep us farther away from the final pose. So enjoy the process and it will come. Flex your foot, palms up, thumbs in. Place the palms under the top of your foot. As you inhale, bring your toes and foot towards your shoulders. So close the distance. Point your toes. Inhale. Elbows towards the sky, point your toes. You can stay here and work on this if it's already enough. If you're stable, core engaged, if you feel you can, bring both hands on the top of your foot and push back with your toes, elbows in, chest up and chin towards the chest. I feel like I like more this variation than the one with the toes to the head, because it opens more my chest and shoulders, while the other goes a little bit more on my lower back. If you want, if you can go for a deeper variation, but you don't have to. Keep breathing and then release
play with the pose, get your hamstring strong, and go 5, 4, hips squared, 3, 2, and 1, release. Exhale. Hands on the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. One foot at a time towards the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Numanasa, and as you exhale, come down on the mat. Straight legs, we go for counter poses. Inhale and exhale, Paschimottanasana. You can be really deep into the pose, you can be here with your knees bent, hugging your thighs. Keep chest open, spine nice and long. Of course, if you have more time, there are other poses you could add to your shoulders warm up, like camel pose, or for example, cobra and frog pose. It's good for the quads. And release, which position you were. Bring your back on the mat, hug your knees, and go for a gentle twist. Knees towards the left, gaze towards the right. Right palm up. Change side. Relax your muscles, your breath. Come back to center. And exhale, enter in Shavasana. Palms up, toes out. Release and relax the entire body and close your eyes. And stay here as long as you need to. My advice is to really enjoy this moment of rest. You deserve it. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. It was a pleasure to guide you through this sequence and this flow. I hope you enjoyed and see you next time. Namaste.